If I was AI, I'd be doing something like this. Repeated gestures, and they'd be repeated in the same way as I talk. And my head movements would be like this, and repeated gestures. It's hard to mimic AI. Press a Thai, press a Thai. 332. New Loy. Join my gang, join my gang. Okay, New Loy, Samsung song. Okay, thank you. So, I asked her how much and she said Sam Loy, which is 300. She made a mistake, thank God. It came to 100. Is that upside down? No, it's not. A lot of you said that you missed my dancing in my last video. So to make up for that, how about that? And I do a lot of things in public that I should really do in private. AI is taken over. AI has taken over. If you want to know, just Google it. Ask this question. Has AI taken over the Google algorithm? And the answer is yes. Has AI taken over the YouTube algorithm, which is probably one of the same thing? The answer is yes. Are there AI bullshit videos on YouTube? And the answer is a resounding yes. AI is taken over to the extent where it's causing me problems on YouTube and many other YouTubers problems, and it's causing you problems because when you want to go and watch something, it's probably going to be an AI generated video. You might be forgiven for thinking that I'm in the Middle East. Absolutely not. That's Dubai. It's a entertainment venue. And it's famous. All you got to do is Google that and you'll see what it's all about. And it's a wonderful place too. AI is causing me havoc. I have spent the last 10 years on YouTube in one form or another. And I have spent that time getting to know and understand the algorithm. And what do they go and do? They go and change it completely because AI has taken over. You may or may not have noticed that over the last few weeks, the views on this channel per video have been fairly pedestrian, between 3,000 to 3,500 views. Now that's more or less where it was, but it would fluctuate prior to the last few weeks, prior to AI taking over. Hello, how are you? Good. Prior to AI taking over, it would fluctuate more to between, say, 4,000 and 4,500. It's getting harder and harder for me and other YouTubers to understand what it is we need to do to make a video clickable. It was the thumbnail, it was the title. It's got to be the content. But you see, without the thumbnail and the title, you're not going to see the content, because that's what attracts the viewer. And basically the rules and regulations, basically they've moved the goalposts. That's what they've done. I don't understand anymore what I'm supposed to do to get views, other than keep doing what I'm doing. But in terms of thumbnails and titles, it doesn't seem to make that much difference anymore. You know, it's not just affecting my experience on YouTube, it's affecting your experience on YouTube. I'd say I spend a sizable proportion of my day on YouTube. That's how I source my entertainment. I don't watch TV anymore. I haven't watched TV in years, actually. And when I'm scrolling, you know, through the homepage, I saw a video yesterday about Pompeii, and there's oodles of videos about Pompeii. But this particular one was very good, actually. It was complete AI. And it wasn't your normal bullshit AI. It was a recreation of the last days of Pompeii, and it's as if you were there. It was really, really excellently done. But the majority of AI videos are the guys that put up videos about stories in Thailand and bullshit like this. Not the regular guys. I'm talking about the AI videos, and they're ruining. Put it this way: those type of AI videos, the story of the guy who came to Thailand and lost it all to a bar girl, blah 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 blah. They're wonderful when they're told by people like Pete from Thailand Bound and John Tales of Thailand, or Talk of Thailand. I think that, forgive me John if I can't remember here I'll find out now. Yeah, Talks of Thailand. John, a good friend of mine. I hope you're keeping well, John, and I hope you're keeping well, Pete. But these guys put out decent videos about real stories. And some people even accuse people like that of creating AI generated content. I mean, there's nothing AI about me. No AI would do that. It's very unique, you see. I've got unique moves. I can move in various directions a lot more than AI can. In fact, AI has got, correct me if I'm wrong, one of the things that AI doesn't have is discretion. Regular viewers to this channel will have watched, some of you will have watched the video that I put up the day that I lost my 3 YouTube channels. How could I put up, and I hear you say, how could I put up a video if I lost the channel? Because AI took the channels down. I won't go into all the detail again, but in a nutshell, AI, in its wisdom, took the channels down, and I was left with an appeal. And I didn't know that the percentage of appeals that are successful is minuscule. If I'd have known that at the time, I probably just, I don't know what I would have done. My channels, but my channel, this particular channel, is part of me. And to have it taken away like that, look, I won't go into detail. I'll give a link in the description of that video that I made that day. You'll find out exactly what happened. But AI took it down, and I appealed, and when I appealed, it went to a human, and the human reinstated the channels. That's what I mean by no discretion. In the future, yes, it'll develop and develop and develop, but god damn, as a creator, YouTube creator, I don't want AI to have that much control over what I'm doing. Or I should say, over who sees what I'm doing. And I do a lot of things in public that I should really do in private. God, this brings me back. This is where I used to live. I was here for 8 years. Harry spent the first 3 years of his life in that house. That's the mother-in-law's house. There's no one there now. Or there is. There's one fella living there. That's Egg. Again, regular viewers of the channel will know who he is. He's the one that stole my car. That video is on this channel as well. You can search for it, the day my car was stolen. I think I'll leave a link in the description for that one as well. But he stole my car. Anyway, when I started YouTube, I was here. When I started YouTube, I was living here. And here he is now, speaking of the devil. How you doing?
Hello.
That's the culprit. Anyway, when I started YouTube 10 years ago, in one form or another, this is where I was living. And back then, there was no such thing as AI. He's getting fatter and fatter. Jesus Christ almighty. By the way, he lives there rent-free. That's the mother's house. She's now living, she's completely incapacitated, and she's being taken care of by her son, who's older than me, and his girlfriend not too far away from here. And he gets the electricity paid for and the internet paid for by guess who? My wife. That's another whole kettle of fish. She feels responsible. They're keeping the house alive kind of thing, and he's house sitting, I suppose. But look, I digress. And if you're wondering, that's the Irish flag. And my brother-in-law, God rest him, one of my brother-in-laws who's since died, he painted those 2 flags on either side of the window for me one day. But when I came home, I was away, I was out with her, and when I came home, they had the flags of the Ivory Coast. By the way, if you didn't know, the Ivory Coast flag is exactly the Irish flag, but inverted. So we had to change it. And still to this day, the tricolour of Ireland proudly has pride of place on a back street in Bangkok. How about that? God, it's hot. The heat is absolutely intense, and it's very hard to get the right lighting here. If you can see me, I don't know, but I'm in the shade. So I'd like to know how AI is affecting you. It's affecting me in other ways as well, because I have an online career. It says 33 degrees, it's more than 33 degrees. It says it feels like 40, that's what it says. 33, but it feels like 40. Well, AI seems like your perception of AI is getting less and less distinctive. I'm supposed to be using this with the lens, but I'm sweating so much. Oh, dear God almighty. It's getting less and less distinctive, that before we know where we are, we won't know the difference between reality and AI. You see, but it's not just YouTube. It's almost every aspect of your life. If you live in Thailand, well, if you live anywhere, but we're talking about living in Thailand. Bureaucratic, laborious tasks are being taken over by AI. And what's the bureaucratic, laborious task that you and I have to encounter, or to navigate, I should say, every year? It's your visa. And this is where the problem with non-discretion comes in. An immigration officer has discretion, complete and utter discretion, always have in every country in the world. They can change your visa on entry. If you have a visa, they can actually change the whole thing. So they have discretion. But do you think AI has the same discretion? Absolutely not. And the proof of it was when I lost my channels and I appealed to a human and I got them reinstated. The reason why I lost the channels, it was a very ridiculously stupid bloody reason. But anyway, I'm not going to get the videos there, as I said. So it might not be this year. It might not be next year. It could be this year. That AI, did you wonder that? Did you think about that? How much has AI, how much control has been relinquished to AI by immigration? Not just Thailand, but generally. But we're speaking about Thailand specifically. It's absolutely scary, completely and utterly scary. God, it's hot. One thing that AI hasn't got control over is our passing. And you're wondering why I'm saying passing, stand in front of an ambulance. That's the local ambulance that takes people who die to the temple here so they can lie in before. Hello. You want her? Hello. No. I should have said that in Thai. Non-crap or P-crap. Talina. Okay. She's selling her wares, whatever the wares are, I don't know. God, imagine making a living like that. Walking around in this heat. There's a bit of a breeze where I am here and I'm in the shade. Anyway, that's the ambulance that takes the dead bodies and AI has no control over that. And I'm looking and I see, yeah, there's one person in repose there, so we're not going any further here. We're going elsewhere to talk about AI. But AI gladly has no control over this and probably never will. By the way, I've often said that I bring you the real Bangkok. That's real. The wheels have gone off that, and that motorcycle combination thing doesn't look like it's been moved for quite a while. This is getting down and dirty in Bangkok. This place hasn't changed. Talk about AI taking over. This place hasn't changed since I've been here, and it hasn't changed for a long time before that. We have the street sellers there behind me. My wife says she'd never eat here. She doesn't think, and she's Thai. She doesn't like she hasn't got confidence in the standard of hygiene here, of this particular place. That building behind me has gone up in the blink of an eye. It's less than a year tops, and it's extremely gigantic. 3.9 million for a condo here in Wig Wang, lads. They are. Do you think AI had a hand in designing that? Or the construction of that? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. And why? I'm not being negative. I'm not being negative about AI. AI is the future. It's going to make our lives so much better. But in the meantime, they say you can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. Well, YouTubers like me are the broken eggs. As I said, there was a time where all you'd had to do was come up with a catchy title and a catchy thumbnail. But it doesn't seem to cut the mustard anymore. So we have to learn the whole thing over again. And just when we learn it over again, it'll change again. By the way, I never actually learned the algorithm. I never understood the algorithm. I have never understood the algorithm, and I definitely don't understand it now. I'm bringing you the content that you like, presumably, because 12,800 people have subscribed to this channel from now, at this time. So I must be doing something right. But the algorithm has changed, so you're not getting the notifications. And the amount of people that are watching these videos without being subscribed, lads, if you're not subscribed already, just click that subscribe button. It would really help. It really would help. I'm starving. And I'd love to go to that restaurant over there, you see. But that's one of those Japanese buffet things, and I just don't understand them. And they're all seafood anyway. So I'm going to go for no reliable. I've passed oodles of restaurants on the way on my walk around here this morning, but they're all playing music. But there's one up here that doesn't play music. I can get a wonderful chicken rice dish with a Coke for 90 baht in a cool environment without music. And that's where I'm headed. Well guys, this is where I normally go. This is where I go to indulge in some decent grub, where I can be alone with myself and with you, and to shoot the breeze as we normally do. And AI has no control over this. But I tell you, this is a great place to indulge yourself. And another great place to indulge yourself is Thai Date VIP. Thai Date VIP is a website run by a good friend of mine from France, but he lives in Hoi Hin. We've been in partnership for the last 3.5 years, and many men who watch this channel have met their future wives and girlfriends on Thai Date VIP. How do I know? Because they told me. Thai Date VIP, lads. If you want to meet good Thai friends, girlfriends that is, click the link below. Register, see what happens. I'm going to see what happens here. I'm going to get something to eat. Oh lads, I love coming here, I really do. There's a bit of a buzz from the fans, and telling you that it's cool, I was kind of jumping the gun there a little bit. They don't have any fans directed here yet, at the moment. God damn. Nothing like a microfiber cloth to mop up your sweat from your brow, I tell you that for nothing. Thank you. Can we call in the cup? Pepsi, yeah, okay, thank you. Wow, it's a great place. It really is a great place. Service is fantastic. The whole thing is fantastic. And I really enjoy it. Okay, let's see what we'll do here. Okay. An Indian cup. Okay. Okay, thank you.
What do you like?
Huh?
Rice.
Rice, chicken. Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know what I get. I'm not Paul G. Eats, so therefore I don't know what it is I'm eating. I'll only know what it tastes like. And I know what AI tastes like, and it doesn't taste very good from where I'm sitting. I've spoken to other YouTubers about this, not specifically with the label of AI on the conversation, but somebody said to me that they'd noticed that their subscriber count was stagnant, just like mine, stagnant, has become stagnant over the last, whatever, weeks, months. I'm not complaining. Well, I am complaining. But I still enjoy each and every minute of this. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. Oh my God, the heat is incredible. I don't know where they're going with their 33 degrees? Okay. There's another aspect to my life that AI has affected, and that's my online activities. AI provides language learning apps. Language learning, there are oodles of language learning apps that are AI generated, or they are AI, and it has impacted online teaching to a large extent, but it still doesn't beat it. You can't beat the personal experience, you just can't. And you can't beat the personal experience of a Thailand video. Imagine I was AI. If I was AI, I'd be doing something like this. Repeated gestures, and they'd be repeated in the same way as I talk. And my head movements will be like this, and repeated gestures. It's hard to mimic AI. Have you ever seen an AI video like that? Of course you have. That's the telltale signs. I'm going to take a sip of this. Thank you. Cup pump, thank you. I think this was a very good choice. Thank you. Thank you. So, it looks like stewed pork, and it is stewed pork. I just got lucky. That's stewed pork. And that's cabbage. Done in a very, very delicious way. And we get our garlic and our chilies and our sauce to die for. That stuff there. I could do with 2 of them, and we have our rice. So I'm not going to do what the Thais do. I'm going to do what I do. And I'm going to drown the rice with the pork. Oh my God, this is 100 baht for this. So it must be good. God almighty, it's substantial. Or is it duck? Lads, I really don't know. I think it's duck. I think that's why it's expensive. It's duck. You see, I haven't got a clue. I'm a complete and utter Philistine when it comes to this. And I should be able to taste the difference between duck and pork, but don't count it. I'm not one of these people that my taste. Honestly, I can't really differentiate between chicken and pork, for example, unless I see it first. That's duck. Very nice. My God, lads. My God, lads. Oh. And I hate the way now that we're being cajoled into advancing ourselves into the world of AI. I'm 61. I don't want to design an AI agent. I want someone to do it for me. There will come a time, and it's exactly what will happen. I might not be around for it, but let's say in the next 20 years, I woke up this morning and I had to think about what video will I make. But over the next 20 years, AI will do all that for you. And you just upload a 2-second video of you just making various gestures, and AI will do the rest. Oh my God, this is exciting and delighting. It is duck. I would have preferred the pork, to be honest with you. But this is a taste experience. Wow. That is good. Do you think this video is good? I hope you do. And I just want to draw to your attention that there's people out there who watch my videos that support me and buy me a coffee. There you are, lads. Thank you so much indeed, from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to help me out, please do so. Scan the QR code or click the link below in the description to buy me a coffee. Or as some people say, buy me a gin. But you see, I'm off the gin now. For at least, I'm just gonna knock it on the head for a while. Oh my God, that's good, lads. That's good. Well, you don't want to see me stuffing my face. We shall reconvene when I conclude my meal. I'm hungry, but I'm not ravenous. It's the heat. Don't let anyone fool you, lads. This is the end of March in Thailand, and they say it's 33 or 33, but it does feel like, what are they saying now? Feels like 40. No, it feels like 40. And it feels every bit of that. I'm 61, and I feel every bit of that as well. God damn, that was good. It was really, really, really tasty. And the Pepsi is your only man. God damn, that was so good. You know, we're at the start of this AI revolution, and we'll all be gone. We'll all be dead and gone when AI really takes hold. I can see a time in the future, not too long, not too far, in the not too distant future, where we won't need hardware to access the internet. You won't need a computer, you won't need a keyboard. It'll be akin to VHS video cassettes. If you showed a VHS video cassette to a 12-year-old today, let's say Harry, my son, he's savvy enough. He'd ask me the question, what is this? And I'd say, it's a video cassette. He says, what does it do? And I says, well, it doesn't do anything. You put it in a machine and you can watch a movie. And he says, how many movies? And I go, 1. And he looks at his phone. Infinite. That's how far we've come in our lifetime, in half our lifetimes. So if you've gone from the movie night going down to the video library to get 1 or 2 videos for your Friday night's viewing, and the big hoo-ha that was, the big event that was. I used to do it myself. Chartbusters. Now Chartbusters is gone. And now you can do I can watch news from my home country sitting here in a restaurant, a street-side restaurant in Bangkok. I can do everything I want to do professionally on this I can if I wanted to. I was going to say with the exception of editing videos, I could do it on this, but it'd be very, very cumbersome. But that day will come as well. That everything will be AI. And people will look at me and all the other YouTubers and say, do you remember the day when we had real life people? I'm going to pay for this. Or I should say, remember the days when we had real life people. How do I go?
1P4
ภาษาไทย
332
นิ้วลอย
Oh, sorry.
join my gang Okay, นิ้วลอย 32 Okay, thank you.
คุณอยู่ไทยนานยัง
พัมพูดภาษาไทยใช่พัมมีเมียคนไทยหรือใช้คนไทย Okay, any. Okay, Chuck D. Okay, thank you. So, I asked her how much and she said Sam Lloyd, which is 300. She made a mistake, thank God. It came to 100. Is that upside down? No, it's not. So that's what it came to, 132. So that's just over $4 for a wonderful meal. An absolutely wonderful meal. I'm going to press on. My God, that duck was so filling. Honest to God, duck is fatty. That's what it is. It's fatty. So I got to walk off some of that fat because I am fatty. Listen, lads, if you've been affected by any of the things we've discussed in this video, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. But yeah, let me know what you think. How AI has affected you. Has it been a positive effect so far or a negative effect? For me, there's effects of AI that I don't even know are affecting me. But the effects that the effects of AI that I do know are affecting me, for me, I'd have to say it's pretty damn negative. So remember, if you've enjoyed this video, click the like button, the share button, subscribe button, do all those wonderful things. And I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Just after I've walked off this duck. What the hell?